Good morning.
Hi there. How are you?
Good. I'm at my parents' house. Look, so I've talked about this before, but I use that lip sense
Okay.
and it stays on, and my lips are dry right now because I've been in the sun so much. So it looks like I have just like the lip liner, but a makeup wipe will take it right off, and I just have been gross and I haven't washed my face yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Anyways, I'm at my parents' house and my kids are with their dad for summer. And I came here and usually like the pantry's loaded up with snacks. And I'm like, where are all the snacks? Well, the kids are gone. And I go, well, me and Bridget, my sister, we're close. We're here all the time. Meh.
We still like snacks?
Nope. Like when I come over here with my kids, like they hug my kids and they're like, oh, hey, you.
Yeah. No. We are an absolute afterthought. We are an absolute afterthought. So like my mom doesn't call to talk to me anymore. My mom calls to be like, hey, how you been?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good, Mom. You know, a little divorce, all this. Yeah. So are the boys around?
Yeah. I know you're going through the toughest time of your life, but give me my babies.
I can call my mom. I call my mom and be like, hey, Mom, I got a diagnosis today that's going to change everybody's life. And she'd be like, yeah, but where are the boys?
Oh, look, your sister's jumping in. Hey, right? Marty.
There's Marty. Marty would be like, I can call Marty and be like, hey, Marty. No, that's too mean. Never mind.
Oh, no, you can't do that to poor Marty. You better tell her in the background what you were going to say, or tell me if it was going to be funny. Marty, if you're just jumping on, we're talking about how I'm at my parents' house. The PG&E keeps shutting off the power up at where I'm living, some for fire stuff and some for like transmitter stuff, transporter, transformer. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm staying here.
You guys have those Autobot? Do you have the Autobot power grid? Or are you guys Decepticons?
Yeah. It's more than meets the eye. So I came down here because if I don't have power, I can't do our show. But anyways, like everything's usually loaded up in this house for my kids. When me and my brother and sister moved out, I'm the baby of the family, if you haven't realized what a spoiled brat I am. And we moved out, and then my brother, started dating a woman who they now have 3 kids. And then my parents built a pool. Me and my brother and sister were like, now you build a pool? We've lived in this house, the one I'm sitting in right now, since I was like 6 years old.
Yeah.
And then they built a pool when I was like 25 or something.
Okay, do you want to know?
After we all moved out.
Do you want to know why I have zero sympathy or zero empathy, rather? I have zero empathy for you and your snack situation. Since my sister is on the stream, she can absolutely confirm this. We grew up in a house with no snacks. Our house was not a snacky household. If you went to our pantry, okay, first of all, we didn't have like a pantry until I was like 10 or 11, okay? But when we did get our pantry, my dad made a whole separate room for food. But in that room for food was like just regular boring person food. The only snacky food that we had in the house was Top Ramen, because I would kill Top Ramen. But outside of that, we didn't have cereals. I was allowed to get one Fun cereal, and then I could only have one bowl out of that one Fun cereal on Sundays. So when S'mores cereal came around, which was my favorite cereal, by the way, and I don't know if they still make it or not, I was allowed to get a box of S'mores cereal, and I was allowed to have one bowl of S'mores cereal on one Sunday if I went to church. And in case you're wondering whether or not I make these stories up as we go along, that's my sister right there confirming.
I don't think you make it up. Hi, Marty. If you're new to the show, I am Madden, he is Riley, and Marty is his sister. Okay, so we always had snacks. Does this little girl look like she don't have snacks?
Never.
But I'm going on a road trip this weekend, and look, I stopped at the dollar store yesterday and just got a bunch of snacks, to where my friend wrote, I'll pay for all the gas. I was like, how many snacks did you think I get? She goes, I know you and your snacks, girl. So much that when I went to Mammoth Lakes with my buddy, he's super fit. And if there are snacks, he will eat them. And so he doesn't want them in the area. So it's a hard compromise because I always want snacks. So I just had like one bag of sunflower seeds. And so I try to get like protein-based snacks. So if he crushes them, he doesn't feel so bad, right?
Protein-based Tootsie Rolls.
Well, after one of our nights, we came back and he was crushing the sunflower seeds with me. So when the bag was done, how do you think I acted?
I'll bet you were probably mad that the bag was gone.
we're gonna go get more snacks. He's like, we're not driving anywhere. I go, no, we're finding snacks around here somewhere. My snacks are gone.
See, this is why.
So the next morning I go to get my bagel and they forgot to put the ham in it. And he's like, do you want to go back? And I go, no, we're okay. And he drives and all of a sudden he turns around. I go, what? He goes, you're going to be cranky all morning if you don't have your food exactly the way you want it. And I'm like, thank you. He turns me around. Hi, Rich. How are you?
Hey, birthday. Long time no talk, Rich. How you doing, man?
It's my birthday?
Maybe just because we were at Old Town last night and maybe he equated
it's
it to
Riley's birthday is it 7 days now?
It's the 14th. Oh, it's the 15th. 6 days. Oh, 6 days until my birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
Riley is a Leo, so that means that we're ending Cancer season and going into the Leo season.
I'm complicated. I come with layers.
Dude, Cancers are the most emo, and then Leos are my kryptonite. See, everybody we went to Old Town last night for steak night. We're going to talk about it in the 8 o'clock stream. Who grilled, how it went, why I need a new t-shirt, all of these things we're going to talk about in the 8 o'clock.
Okay, one, I didn't know that you needed a new t-shirt. This is new information to me.
No, it's not. We talked about it on the air. We're talking about it on the air today.
We are, aren't we? Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Two.
You're a Leo, Marty? Oh, man, stubborn.
I think last night was the first night in a long time where I've had to send you that text of like, hey, call me if I don't call you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. No, Victor, Scorpios, y'all a mess. I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I'm messy, super messy. A Pisces is okay. Look at you rolling your eyes, but look at how many people rolled in here.
Yeah. You know what? Let me go get my tarot cards and we'll see how many more roll in here. And you know what? I'm going to roll my eyes to that too.
There was a wine glass at the dollar store yesterday when I was getting all these snacks that I regret not getting. I think I'm going to go back and get. It said my horoscope made me do this. And I'm like, I need this glass. I'm a Pisces. I'm a fish. So that's why as soon as like I get something that I want, I'm interested in it. And I'm like, and I swim off to something else. Scorpios, y'all are the worst. But also very connecting with the Pisces in the zodiac, in the horoscope.
Well,
where are you going?
I was looking for my tarot cards and I can't find them now.
We need to do that. We haven't done tarot in a while. Can we do that tomorrow if you find them?
If I find them, we need to do tarot. I know.
Not tomorrow. Let's do a Monday.
The reason I was trying to find them is because, I mean, just to prove your point, like you said, horoscopes, and like everyone started jumping on zodiac. If I would have busted out the tarot cards right now, I guarantee you that in 10 minutes, whatever we have right now for viewers would be double.
You're right. You're right. So I think tomorrow we should talk about that. We're going to do it on Monday and we should pimp it out a little bit because I miss you doing your tarot readings.
Yeah, I think I kind of missed
that. And if you can't find your cards, I have all that Amazon credit from Amazon Prime Day when I had to return all of the things. I could just send you some cards. You should have them by Monday.
Here's a question about tarot real quick. So if
our friend that we have been talking about, that you and I have been talking about, does that. You should ask her about it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I bet she'll school you, and I bet she'll be hilarious about it. I bet she'll give you some pointers for Monday to where you actually sound like you know what you're talking about in a funny way.
I know what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't think I need to find the tarot cards, though. Here's what I think I need to do. I think I just need to get the names of the cards that are in a deck and print out cards or print out pieces of paper and just write those names on it. And I think people would still be like, yeah, that's tarot.
It won't be as fun. Get the cards.
I know. I'm going to get the cards. I got to find the cards. I didn't realize that the cards I got had all naked ladies on them.
I think you did, though.
I don't know about you, but for me, nothing gets me more than like 16th century abstract naked lady paintings.
Hey, I relate to all those ladies. Those girls knew how to eat.
Shaving is not a thing then.
All right. So in the 8 o'clock, we're kind of going to talk about mine and Riley's wild night out. We were so wild.
Oh, okay. We got crazy.
You want to know how wild we were? I'm staying at my parents', right?
Yeah.
I walked in the door at 9:30 and my mom goes, God, you stayed out late.
and we shut the place down.
She goes, I thought you would have been home at least an hour ago.
We got a blast. No, absolutely, we got to talk about
We had
that.
so much fun. Okay, so on the air, we're giving away series cruise and tickets to see Black Widow. We have your Stockton 99 tickets. We have honey. Oh, and there's the bus thing we need to talk about right here. Why don't you? I'm getting the information right now because I'm super professional.
Well,
Steph the Cruiser. Here we go.
I was going to say we have to at some point in the stream address the fact that you are one of only 3 people in America that don't like Black Widow.
Yes. So I watched Black Widow and I was not into it, and I hurt a lot of people's feelings apparently when I said I wasn't into it. So I will go back and watch it. For A, I need to see some Easter eggs. I didn't see all the Easter eggs. And B, everybody keeps telling me how wrong I am. So maybe if I give it a second watch, it'll be, what was the one movie that I watched it the first time and I didn't like it, and then I watched it again. I'm like, I was wrong about it. It was actually pretty good. I forget what it was. But I'll go back and watch it again.
Man, I think yeah. I can't remember what movie that was, but I remember exactly what movie you're talking about.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you gotta get caught up on that one.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch Black Widow again. Okay, so Walmart Tracy PD is doing their annual Stuff the Cruiser. And so they're getting school clothing and supplies for kids that need it. It's happening this weekend and next weekend. So they're hooking up with Walmart and Tracy. So you, Tracy PD and Walmart, Stuff the Cruiser. Let's be part of that.
Yeah, as we get ready to go back to school, especially going back to school right now, because as we're coming out of that like pandemic, when we went back to school last time, it was like the last couple of months of school, and parents were like, okay, here's what's in your drawer, and it mostly fits. Boom, out the door, go. But now we have a full school year ahead of us. We have okay, I guess we have to get clothes that you actually want to wear. We're not in crisis mode anymore, and we're not just stopping the gap between here and there.
Yeah. My daughter, she was like, I want a whole new wardrobe, but we'll talk about it more in depth a little later at the end of this month. But they're going to school in Las Vegas this year, so I said, Las Vegas is a different temperature than here. So why don't you wait until you get to your dad's house and ask him for a brand new wardrobe? And I told him, and I was like, I'll kick down, but as soon as she gets there, she's going to ask for new clothes. And he's like, okay.
Right. And she's at that age now where clothes are probably pretty important to her. She
never has been before. And It's new. This is new.
And when it comes to these, when it comes to these school drives and these clothing drives and stuff like that for these kids, a lot of times, and it never really gets mentioned, but you're talking about Layla and how important it is to her now for clothes. A lot of times for these children, they get clothes out of these that make them feel a part of, because even though we want to say that, it's not the clothes that makes the person in school, that stuff's important. And supply drives and clothing drives and stuff like this give those kids an opportunity to feel like they're a part of, where at home they wouldn't have those resources, Where
even with supplies, it's not even brand names like clothes or anything. Just to be the one kid in the class who doesn't have anything.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's totally isolating, and I don't want to pretend like I know what it feels, but just on the outside looking in and thinking about it, we have a chance to do something about that.
Stuff the Cruiser event, Tracy PD. It's happening this weekend and next weekend. Yeah, Alejandra, here's what a preteen she is. She's been at camp all week, and I've been sending her emails. Do you think she's replied one time?
Not once?
No.
Okay. Do you get read receipts, though? Do you know if she's been on or not?
No, I don't know. And I had to send it through the camp direct, so I don't know how often they get to check it. But I sent it, and my mom's like, has she written you back? Well, no. And my mom laughed at me.
Did you ever go to camp when you were a kid? Did you ever go to any away camp? No, I did twice.
Yes, I did church camp, but it wasn't like a mountain camp. We went to Disneyland and a baseball game and Knott's Berry Farm and stuff like that.
I did one retreat with my youth group when I was in church then, and I did 2 basketball camps, all out in the woods and stuff like that. And the basketball camp was the most rugged. I mean, think 300 boys all going through puberty, right? So it's testosterone to the hilt all around. There's fights all over the place. you got like the one camp jerk who can cut hair, but he's like, it was kind of like a prison in a way. Like everybody had a role and you paid for everything through commissary. So like I got a haircut through Twix, and this is no joke. My first year there, I left my boxer shorts at home. I only had like one pair of underwear. So through some soups and through some candies, I was able to piece together clean boxers through some other people until my parents were able to drive up more underwear. I'm not kidding. It was kind of a cool experience.
It reminds me, you know that song, Hello Mudda, Hello
Yeah,
Fada. I didn't hear that. Camp Granada. I had to look it up, but I love that song.
That's exactly what it was. That's
what
exactly
it sounds
what it was.
like. Okay.
And so when my mom and dad came to pick me up, first of all, they couldn't recognize me because the guy that was like the camp jerk, I paid him to give me like a buzz cut around the side. You know where it's like bald.
Oh, he actually cut hair. I thought it was like you were making up some kind of saying.
No.
Like,
he was the guy.
I will just go with this.
he had a razor and clippers because he was like the one dude that was like could shave and stuff. Like he was like a dude, you know.
Oh, okay.
And so he was cutting my hair with a dry twin blade razor. So I looked like an acorn top, and it was all cut and red because he was using a twin bladed Bic because his clippers crapped out on him. But I had to pay like 2 Twixes for that. So it was.
Oh my God!
System.
No, I never did anything like that. My kids, their dad is showing them such a good. They've done more in these last 3 weeks than I think I ever did at any summer put together.
Really?
Garth Brooks, David Copperfield, both kids are going to camp. They have season passes to the water park. Joe rented a pontoon boat when they were all there for 4th of July. Like, they're having a blast.
Hey, where did we land on building our own pontoon boat?
We're not doing it.
Okay. That's fine.
That's
fine.
First of all, no.
That's fine.
I love you to a bazillion pieces. There is no way in hell you could look at me and go, I built this pontoon boat, want to ride? And I would get on that boat.
That's fair. That's fine. Well, I think what I like most about us is our trust. And we have a lot of it between you and I.
No, I've seen you fix your pipes. Your quad pod.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm not getting it. That pontoon boat's not making it off the dock.
That's fair. You're probably right.
Yeah, probably. Okay, you guys, 8 o'clock, we'll talk about Riley and I's night out last night and how we're not boyfriend, girlfriend. And who ran the grill.
And how you can't say we're not boyfriend, girlfriend without hurting the other person's feelings, seemingly, because there's just no way. There's no cool way to say it. There just isn't.
And then maybe it was our own fault because Ian was carrying my purse all night.
All night. And the thing is, I was getting compliments for how I was holding it too. I'll tell you later. Okay, bye.
They were complimenting you for holding it?
Yes, I'm an awesome purse holder.
Stick to what you're good at.
Right.
All right, you guys. We'll see you at 8 o'clock. Bye. Bye, Marty.
Bye.
Bye.